Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Mahi News. Today discuss about the deliverance. I gotta kill all you, a young boy, limbs twitching in the throes of demon possession, eyes wild. Growls at his mother, played by Andra Day, in the new Lee Daniels horror film, The Deliverance. This is after he has recently walked backward up a hospital room wall like a demented Spider-Man, after being nearly drowned in a bathtub by his older brother, who is also being targeted by a demon. The film, which chronicles the saga of a family beleaguered by dark forces after moving into a new home, claims to have been inspired by real events. But the wall scaling and demonic possession are Hollywood embellishments, right? Maybe not. The seemingly supernatural occurrences, which were chronicled by the journalist Marisa Kwiatkowski in a 2014 Indianapolis Star article, The Exorcisms of Latoya Ammons, are portrayed much as Ammons originally described them in The Deliverance, streaming on Netflix. Also represented on screen, the swarms of unkillable black flies she claimed began plaguing her, her 3 children and her mother after they moved into a rental house in Gary, Ind. In 2011, the film moves the action to Pittsburgh, and the exorcisms performed by a member of the clergy that Ammons credits with ultimately ending her torment. Here's what to know about what Ammons claims happened to her and her family inside the so-called demon house in Gary in 2011 and 2012. What happened to Latoya Ammons and her family? In November 2011, Ammons moved into a rental house in Gary, Indy, with her 3 children, ages 7, 9 and 12, and her mother, Rosa Campbell. Campbell inspired Glenn Close's cranky, born-again Christian grandma character in the film, though she isn't white. Almost immediately, things took a turn for the weird. Despite the frigid temperatures, black flies swarmed their porch, returning even after the family believed they'd killed them. The family heard footsteps climbing the basement stairs, and the creak of the door between the basement and the kitchen opening, but no one was there. One night, Campbell awoke to what she described as a shadowy figure of a man pacing the living room, and large wet boot prints when she got up to investigate. And then, Ammons told Kwiatkowski in the Star article, she found her 12-year-old daughter levitating above the girl's bed one night, unconscious. From there, things only got stranger. Ammons said she and the 3 children were possessed by demons. Her children's eyes bulged, she said, their faces contorted into evil smiles and their voices deepened unnaturally. At one point, the 7-year-old boy locked his hands around his older brother's throat, and wouldn't let go until adults pried his hands open, the Star reported. They experienced the effects even when outside the home, and both boys were hospitalized after speaking in demonic voices and then passing out in the presence of their family doctor. At which point, according to Ammons and Campbell, the 9-year-old walked backward up a wall to the ceiling in the presence of an Indiana Department of Child Services family case manager and a nurse, who corroborated this account, the Star reported. The next day, DCS took the emergency step of taking custody of all 3 children without a court order.